Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from Creative Muse. Now it's time to attach those pages to the hinge in the album. Yay! Alrighty, I know these videos are a little long, but I did shoot them in real time, so you can do this one of two ways. You can watch the entire video, then cut the the cardstock or the chipboard, play the video again, and then craft with me. That's one way of doing it. Or just craft with me, pause the video, cut what you need, come back in, play the video again, pause it again, play it again. On the hidden hinge video, just you can start the first part where we cut the cardstock and then get past where I talk about Kathy King's patent for the hidden hinge, because if you watched it once, you don't have to watch it again. So you can skip forward to 12 minutes and then put the hinge together with me. When you're putting that hinge together, just, carve out a little space where it's just me. If you stream your video to the TV, just, me on the TV and you crafting along with me. Try to keep it, quiet and focused. And now we're going to attach those pages, which is another time where you need to be, again, quiet and focused. There's like 3 spots of quiet and focused. The hinge, making the cover, and attaching the hinge, which is this part. Making the cover, you have to be kind of focused. And here, definitely focused. Now, attaching the pages is another spot that we're going to be focused. Where you just have to just be, really paying attention, or because once it goes wrong, you got to start over, or, undo when we're doing this. It's just a mess. It's a mess. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do now is attach my pages, and yes, see how I put that Post-it? This is good practice right here. So now I'm going to attach these pages that I have labeled. I'm going to do it, let's see, page 1, which is this one. I'm going to zoom down, show you how to attach it here, what you're looking for. Page 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to do at this height, alrighty? So you're going to get a close-up and then also not so close-up. Alrighty, folks, time to get started. All right. So here's page 1. Now, Kathy, she likes to go, she actually does it page 4 forward. If you want to go the way Kathy does from, Paper Phenomenon, you can do page 4 first, go up to 1. I like to do 1 to 4. That's just my thing. Everybody has a thing. So either way, but keep your pages in order. Make sure that your orientation of your mini album is in order. Meaning, as you can see, I put the F for front, B for back, which I should have really done in pencil, but it's already gone. If for some reason you do this, flip it upside down, and I put page 1 here, this is now the front. Scribble this out, put an F here. What you don't, because of putting this thing on sometimes, you may have to turn the book upside down, rotate it a certain way. This page is not a problem. This page is not a problem in terms of if I put it on upside down, back to front. This page is a problem. So with this orientation, if I put it on upside down, my pocket is now this way. You understand? This is why you need to be like focused. Label your, I suggest, highly suggest, label each one until you insert it. Once you insert it, then you're done. By putting the label here, I know this is the front of page 3, and I know the orientation of the page. Yeah. And also, if you're working with black cardstock, harder to see, definitely label it. Please, just get 1 pack of Post-it notes somewhere, and just label each page in the order, in the right orientation. So I know right here to the front, this is it. Alrighty. Now I'm going to zoom down. So now I'm back. I had to raise up the platform so you guys can see. Okay. What we're looking for So this is the hinge, right? And I'm right above the camera, so if I sound super loud, it's because I'm right here by my phone and the microphone. That's the line. That score line. You see it? You want to attach the page to the score line. Now, what you're looking for in how I would do it, but I'm going to do it, this time I'm going to do it in order. I would normally do it upside down and backwards because here I see a much cleaner edge than when I have this attached to it. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to do it in the order and the orientation, okay? Because I don't want to confuse you guys too much. But if you do flip your album upside down because you want to insert the page, make sure, just like how you check your card opening before you put on something so you don't put it on upside down. Same principle here. Alrighty. So what I do, I'm going to put my finger here in the pocket in that back opening. This is what's going to attach to that hinge. Alrighty, because I've never done this on camera, alright? So just bear with me. Okay, and you can see the adhesive is exposed. You can see the color difference, the super white and then the kind of a off-white. Let me bend this a little bit. I hope I'm going to be straight. I believe I can. All the way down, pull off all the adhesive. And I'm going to line up right here on this edge with that score line. You just don't know how hard it is to film this right now. Alrighty, let me stop talking. It's fabulous. I'm putting it out there. It's positive and it's fabulous. Alrighty, here we go. So, keeping this open. This is why I tell you don't mat the pages before you attach it, so you can get to control it. Now, you see that triangle right there, that little where I did the taper. That's what I'm lining up this edge to, right there. Same thing at the bottom. So it's going to be a smooth, supposed to be a smooth transition. There we go. Push it down. Oh, this is hard to do at this height. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. So what you're looking for. So see, it's not above the score line. It's on the score line. Now, if you didn't use Kathy's hidden hinge system, which adds this extra half inch, what you would do is attach the page like right here. You wouldn't go straight to the bottom, because if you go straight to the bottom, your album is going to be like this. It's not going to want to open. You would go right about there, a 1/16 of an inch, or not even an 1/8, but about a 1/16. All right, so that's page 1. All right, now I'm going to zoom back out the camera. I'm still overhead, and this is a good time to burnish. Burnish. Again, burnish. Alrighty, so now we're going to attach the rest of the pages, and now you're going to see the full view. I just wanted to show you up close what you're looking for. Now I'm going into page 2, and you notice, like I said, I keep the post-it in place until these pages are attached, and even then, you can still leave page 1 so you know, oh, that's the front. You come back a day later, it's like, okay, how is this again? Now here I have a smoother edge. I would normally flip my album upside down, but I'm not gonna do that for you guys. Well, here I can do it this way. Alrighty, so here we go now with page 2. So again, I took off all the adhesive and I am inserting. And by keeping my finger here open, notice how it's not grabbing onto the score tape. That sort of helps you get it in place before you smooth. There, see how that is? Very easy. Because we don't have a lot of bulk, this cardstock is light. Alrighty, there goes page 2. Okay, flip over. Here we go now with page 3. And I hope you can see this in the white. It would be much harder to see in black. You'd be feeling your way through the entire process. Okay. See, so by keeping my finger, notice I'm getting a little wiggle room. I can still wiggle it on and pull it off back and wiggle it on and pull it off back. Alrighty, there goes page 3. Last page. And that's it. If I can get this score tape off. Again, this one may be just a little bit harder because I have to open it up, open this flap up to then get access to here. There I go. That's for page 4. Again, burnish, burnish, burnish. Flip that flap back, flip the page over, close that flap, and burnish. And these are my pages. Now I can take out, I'll still keep this one until I'm ready to start, but I can take out page 2, save it for the next mini album, Father's Day. Or your second album. And because these pages, this mini album is like this, it doesn't have to be Mother's Day at all. This you can make one for mom now using that beautiful paper. Then you can change the paper or keep the same paper line and make a birthday one. Just change up the orientation, you know, I think what I'm going to do, I was thinking about it. I think I'm going to take this same album, flip a few things upside down to show you that we can have the same pages, but by flipping it around, it looks like a completely different album. And I think I'll do that one for Father's Day. Yay. So it'll look different, but same amount of work, nothing extra. It's just flipping it upside down. And by doing that, I'm teaching you that you can just change one thing and all of a sudden it looks completely different. So you won't get too bored by making this album. Yeah. And then over time, then you start changing the pages. Or you can buy a tutorial from Kathy King, Paper Phenomenon. Right now, she has a tutorial, but that one looks, yeah, that one is like a whole lot of interaction. She's putting like a card. You ever see those cards that you open it up and it goes pop, the pop card, all of that stuff. If you're starting out, I would say maybe your 4th album, that's the time when you start going into adding on extra stuff. I'm keeping this album simple, pretty, straightforward, and I said it can hold 20 pictures when I was thinking about it. I'm like, I think this can maybe even hold twice as much, because of all the pockets and inserts and where you want to put all the photos. Also, keep the album simple and pretty, especially when you're giving this as a gift, and especially when you're giving it as a gift to a non-crafter. I know it's easy. I know it's very easy to be like, oh, let me put lace and let me put ribbon and let me put a ton of leaves and let me put all this other. When you crowd an album too much, when you give it to a person who's not a crafter, they don't know where to look. And that's why I kept this one pretty much basic. It's going to be mostly all about photo first, pretty paper. Yeah. Alrighty. So I think that's it. Yeah. Next video, we'll be matting this first page. And then moving on. Alrighty, crafters. Pages inserted. So until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.